Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Create This Book Tuesdays. This is the series where I get a prompt from Mariah Elizabeth's Create This Book. There's my light. and I take a page from the book and I use it on a doll because I'm not arts and craftsy, but I am Dolly. So today's prompt is, I don't know if you can see it very well, it's page 104, create buttons. Now it is spooky season, it is getting close to Halloweeny, so put it this way, does anybody have any ideas what I'm going to be doing for this prompt? Comment it now before it goes on. Let's see if you guessed it. Let's go. Before we let's go, thank you for 45 subscribers. Okay, so the last time I said this, we'd got to 20, and I was like, okay, we're gonna do a new series for 20. We've got to 40, which is like, it just made me really happy. I was like, oh my goodness, it's working, we're doing it. So if you've subscribed, thank you very much. I appreciate that a lot. If you haven't, you still can. So 45. So because of that, there might be a surprise in today's video because I didn't just do one doll, I did two. Because they're a little duo, that should give you another clue as to what we're doing if you haven't already guessed with the prompts, which I'm sure you have. But anyway, now let's really go. Let's go, thank you. Okay, so here is clue number 3. Here is the doll that we are using today, and look at the state of her hair. So I'm just going to put some soap and some conditioner and fabric softener absolutely everywhere. And I didn't even bother with the lukewarm water, I just went straight for a boil wash because it doesn't matter too much anyway. Let me tell you how much brushing this took. A lot. But it doesn't matter too much, and you'll find out why right now. Because we are cutting this doll's hair, which I'm sure you've guessed, because I know you know. Wait, you know who I'm making. So here we go, cutting it off. And this was trickier than it looked. Surely there's an easier way to do this. But nope, I just hack right through it with some scissors that probably aren't sharp enough to get through that amount of hair. And then I'm just brushing it down and trimming the other parts, and then I'm putting gel, like actual hair gel, to make it all stick down because this character's hair does not stick up, like it's all nicely together. And let's just go straight for the outfit. Obviously, you know who we're making. It's Coraline from one of my favourite films ever. Yeah, so I'm picking out some jeans. Should I add a reference picture in? I'll try and add a little reference photo in a minute to show you the outfit that I'm inspired by. Or if you just type in Coraline, you'll see. But she does wear this, she wears a top, or it's actually a jumper with the blue, but look at how perfect these boots are. So it's a blue jumper with white stars, but this was close enough. She wears jeans. How cute is this? Now, since I saw these boots, I knew what I was going to do with it, but I was waiting for the right time. And also, I had to bid on this on eBay. Like, I won an eBay auction for this item. And here it is. It is the famous Coraline coat. And how perfect is this? As soon as I saw them boots, I was like, right, we need to make Coraline. So here we go. Like I said for the other ones, though, this is not me trying to do an exact replica. It's just loosely based on. Anyway, let's paint. course, I had to be extra and add on the poison oak mark on her hand, and I painted her nails blue and obviously gave her some freckles. Now, I'm just going into my box of charms and I'm looking for a key. Let's see if this one fits in a hand. It does. And I'm just using some trusty glue dots. I love me a glue dot, let me tell you. And I'm just putting one on each side of the key. And then look at the cutest thing I ever bought. 2 tiny black buttons. I bought these on the market near my where I live, just like on the market. I got 2 of them. They were all 10p each, so I was like, okay, this is just working great. And then I saw this, but I decided not to go for it. Anyway, this is the second doll of the video. Can you guess who I am going to turn this into whilst we let Coraline and Coraline's key dry? I'm sure you can guess, but anyway, this doll is also in a really bad condition hair-wise. And also, she's not real Barbie. So last time I did this with a Simba doll, the hair was so hard to cut, so we'll have to see about this one. But anyway, I'm just dunking her in the water, and then I'm just doing the same process, same steps, adding in soap, conditioner, and of course I will be adding lots of fabric softener as well, which makes the hair smell amazing, but it also does help get the tangles out. So I always do that, and then I'm just dunking her again to get all that off. I did also go and rinse her under the sink, but yeah, I just needed to get all of that out because you can't really do anything with it like that. It'd just clog up the boil wash water. So here is the hot water going in now. Why did I just go posh? I don't know. But yeah, I'm just spraying in some fabric softener. I forgot the name of it then. And of course, you have to go underneath as well. If you see my other videos, same process that I do with every single one of them. And you don't want to forget the underneath because then you've got a lovely top section of hair knot free. And then underneath, you've just got all this knottiness. So yeah. And then I'm just massaging it in and then leave her to soak for a while. Girl, that looked uncomfortable. Anyway, then take her out and I'm just going to brush through. Again, it doesn't matter too much because she's also having her hair cut. But is that strand annoying anybody else? Also, I don't know if I have mentioned in previous videos, but I'm going to say it again. When you get the dolls out of the boil wash, be careful because the hair is still boiling from the water. And then this time, I didn't even decide to tie it in a bobble. I'm just hacking through the hair. And this doll's hair was even tougher to cut through than the last one. I think the last doll that I used was like a Descendants doll. I don't know, you'll probably know better than me, but yeah, not anymore. But this was worrying. It's a very big trust the process, but actually, there we go. After a little bit of sorting out, it doesn't look too bad. So I am of course making the other mother, but not the Belden version where she's got like the really thick, what do you call it, like cracks on her face and everything. Just the one where she's trying to lure. What am I saying? When you're trying to lure someone in. I'm never gonna say that word again. Please can someone teach me how to talk? Oh my goodness. But anyway, so here is the outfit. This was as close as I could get. I actually had to make that top, as you've just painfully witnessed. And here are the most perfect shoes. That top is risky. I feel like I very much should have put more ribbon round. She looks like, okay, she's out trick-or-treating, dressed as the other mother. She's cosplaying. Let her be. Anyway, so yeah, there is the outfit. I'm loving the background as well. Does anybody else like that? Anyway, let's get some paint on. I'll stop talking. how's it looking? And now I'm just going to make the necklace. Again, Google the other mother and you'll see if the first few pictures was my reference. And she does have a red ribbon looking thing around her neck. So that's what I'm just crafting here very painfully slowly. But this is like, it's got wire in it, so it works. And now here is it on, if that makes sense. Also, I've noticed something. My videos, like these long ones, are getting next to no views, or just still a few, but not a lot. But my shorts are going mad. So just let me know, do you prefer shorts or do you prefer long videos? Because I can work on whichever it is you prefer. But yeah, just an observation. Because the shorts they're like a minute long, and these are obviously longer. But anyway, just let me know about that. But this is my favourite bit of this project. So I'm getting a glue dot. I'm getting another one of them trusty buttons. And I'm sure you can guess exactly what I'm doing with this. But as you can see, there's a little bit of excess glue dot. I'm really wishing I put more ribbon around that poor girl's top. Anyway, just cutting the bits that we don't want to see. And then peeling off the back of the glue dot. And here is the button eyes. So here we go, putting them on. I'm trying to get it in the exact right place and hoping it looks good. Here's the second one, doing the exact same process, cutting around the glue dot. It looks a bit odd at the minute, it looks like she's a pirate with an eye patch. But let's see when this second one goes on, the end result. And I love it. I just love it. Look at that. So here she is. Now I'm just taking a cotton pad and opening it up so that it's I've just got the fluffy bit, and then I'm getting this tiny little pill box which I found. Where did I find it? At a car boot sale, I think, for like 20p. And I was like, yeah, I'll get that. So because I got it with this in mind, and I'm just popping that in there, and then of course getting my final two 10p buttons and putting them in the box. I know that it's a different shaped box in the film, but this was close enough because look how cute. And she's holding it. Um, I'm a bit obsessed. I think that this just turned out so well and I absolutely love it. This is pretty much the finished result, but now that Coraline is dry, let's put them together and see the finished results. Here she is, holding on to the key. She's got a bag that's similar to the one in the film. The other mother's offering her the buttons, and I just absolutely love how these turned out. So, do you enjoy this film? Have you watched the new one because it's coming out in 3D, or it's come out in 3D? I don't know if it's out yet or not. But this is Coraline up close. And this is the before and afters. That was this episode of Create This Book Tuesday. Oh my goodness, I love the dolls that we made. The other one's down there because I can't hold them both and I don't want to drop the buttons out of the button box. What do you think? I love, 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 love this. Here's the other one, the other mother. Which one's your favourite out of the two? This is like one of my favourite films ever. So I loved making these, honestly. And they are just loosely inspired by, because they're not obviously exact, but they're close enough to know who they are, especially when they're next to each other. Are we still enjoying this series? I don't think we've got many weeks left of this one, because then in November, I don't know why I keep moving this, in November, oh no, getting worse. In November, we're getting back to Makeover Mondays, Create This Book Tuesdays, Wheel Wednesdays, themed Thursdays, and maybe starting something on a Friday. I don't know. That might be too much. Do you think that's too much? But anyway, this has probably been a bit of a longer video as well, so hopefully that isn't too bad, and hopefully you all enjoy a bit of a longer video. But yeah, let me know what you all think, and I will see you in the next one. And thank you again. I genuinely really appreciate it. So thank you and goodbye.